Hey, welcome to The Explainer. So today, in just 5 minutes, we're going to pull back the curtain on digital marketing. We're talking about the hidden machinery behind those ads that seem to know you and the emails that land just right in your inbox. We're going to follow the exact path from, who is this, all the way to, here, take my money. You totally know the feeling, right? You look up a pair of sneakers one time, and suddenly they're just everywhere you go online. It's not magic. Not at all. It's actually a super meticulously planned strategy, and it's designed to guide you on a very specific journey. So let's trace the map they're all using. So, what is digital marketing really? Well, think of it this way. A giant billboard on the highway. It has no idea who saw it or if that person went and bought something. But digital marketing, it can. It's personal, it's interactive, and you know what? Most importantly, every single click, every view, it can all be measured. That real-time feedback, that's its superpower. Okay, so how do all these different pieces, the ads, the emails, the websites, how do they all fit together? Well, it is definitely not random. There's a map for that, and it's called the customer's digital journey. This is basically the blueprint marketers use to guide you from being a total stranger to becoming a loyal fan. And this whole journey, it breaks down into 4 key stages. First up, you've got awareness. That's just getting on your radar in the first place. Then comes consideration, which is where they start to build trust with you. After that, conversion. That's the moment of action. And finally, loyalty, which is all about keeping you coming back. Honestly, this sequence is the foundation for pretty much every marketing decision you see online. All right, let's start right at the beginning. I mean, before a business can sell you anything, you first have to know they even exist, right? So this first part of the journey is all about grabbing your attention and then proving they're actually worth your time. So how do you get found? There are really 2 main paths. Over on the left, you've got search engine optimization, or SEO. Think of this like building a great reputation. It takes time to earn that top spot on Google, but hey, it's free and it builds long-term authority. Now on the right is pay per click, or PPC. This is more like buying a front row ticket to a concert. You pay for that immediate visibility. So one builds an asset, the other just rents attention. Okay, so they've got your attention. Great. But trust is earned. It's not just given. And this happens through things like content marketing, offering up valuable blog posts or helpful videos, or maybe by building a real community on social media, or even partnering with influencers that you already know and trust. The core idea here is super simple. Give first, ask later. So, you're aware of the brand, you're starting to trust them. Awesome. Now comes what is maybe the most important part of the entire journey, turning that passive interest into active customers. And just think about it for a second. All of that effort, the articles, the ads, the social media posts, it is all designed to lead to a single moment. Just one click. Whether it's buy now or subscribe or download, the entire strategy hinges on guiding you to take this one single critical action. And here's the playbook for making that happen. First, they nurture you, often with helpful, automated emails that feel personal. Then they convert you with a really clear call to action, that big button, and a super simple checkout process. And finally, they retain you by using a CRM, which is basically a smart database that helps them remember who you are, personalize your experience, and build that long-term loyalty. But how do marketers know what's actually working? How do they decide where to spend their money or which messages to send? Well, the entire system runs on one thing: data. And this, right here, is what makes digital marketing so incredibly powerful. This is basically the marketer's dashboard. They're tracking what are called key performance indicators, or KPIs. And as you can see, each one just asks a really simple, practical question. Conversion rate asks, are people actually doing the thing we want them to do? Cost per acquisition asks, how much does it cost us to get one new customer? And then the big one, return on ad spend, asks, for every dollar we spend, are we making more money back? See, every decision is backed up by data, just like this. Now, this whole field is in a constant state of change. I mean, what worked 5 years ago might be totally obsolete today. So where is all of this heading? What's next? And just look at how fast things have moved. The 90s, that was all about websites. Then the 2000s came, and it was all about search. The 2010s? Dominated by social media and content. And now, this decade, well, it's being defined by AI, voice search, and the absolutely unstoppable rise of video. So looking ahead, these are the big trends you gotta watch. AI is personalizing experiences at a massive scale. More and more people are searching with their voice, and video is basically the default way we all consume content now. The big goal is what's called omnichannel, which just means making the experience totally smooth and consistent, whether you're on your phone, your laptop, or even your smart speaker. So we've seen the journey, the tactics, the data, the future tech. Wow, it can feel pretty overwhelming, right? But believe it or not, it all comes down to one core idea. After you strip away all the technology, what's the one thing that truly, truly matters?
And that's it. That's the one thing that never changes. Technology is always going to evolve, but the core principle, that stays the same. Understand what people need and help them get it. Every single tool we've talked about today is just a different way to do exactly that. So now you know the map. Thanks for watching.